So NC State is playing well. They're 3-3 in the league. Pitt is playing well. They are 1 point away from being 5-0 in the conference. They lost at home to Clemson, who is sitting all alone in first place in the ACC at 5-0. Duke won on a pair of late free throws from Kyle Filipowski today at Boston College. He did it without Jeremy Roach, who's still dealing with the toe injury. And Miami is still sitting there 4-1. I know they just lost to Georgia Tech, but I don't know if you're going to find a better backcourt in the conference than Isaiah Wong and Nigel Pack. Laval, I'm going to you first on this one. Is Clemson really the best team in the ACC? And remember, Terrence Oglesby is listening to this right now, so be careful what you say. You don't want him coming after you.
Hey, they're 5-0. Like, who's to say that? Like, why wouldn't we say they're the best team right now in the ACC? And Hunter Tyson's playing like a first team all conference guy. He had 31 the other night against NC State to get that done. I mean, Brad Burnell's doing a tremendous job. Like, I can't knock them. I like the way they're playing. I think Pitt is for real. I think everybody was trying to figure out if that was a legitimate deal. But Blake Henson and Jamaris Burton, like they are legit. And Greg Elliott's been a great addition in the transfer market, just a solid piece. Best team. I mean, those two are playing as good as the best right now, probably along with Miami. But who wins it at the end of the day? I can't say. I don't know. I mean, next week it'll probably feel different.
Yeah, right. Tyler, where do you stand?
I think Miami's up there. You got to give Clemson credit. But to me, I think it's Miami, Pitt, UNC. And as I look, man, I hate to say it. No, I'm not going to say it. Yeah, I think those guys. I think that would be, the top. Clemson, Miami, Pitt, and UNC to me.
What about UVA?
I still think UVA at the end of the day is a top two team, first or second at the finish.
No, you're right. I left them off. Yeah, you're right. They deserve to be up there for sure. They're playing well.
Can I play devil's advocate there on Virginia a little bit? I don't see the level of talent there, right? I think that they're missing. If you look at the teams that they won big with, they had Joe Harris, they had Malcolm Brogdon, they had Anthony Gill, who was a stud, they had Justin Anderson. They won the title. They had Ty Jerome, they had Kyle Guy, and they had DeAndre Hunter. And I just do not see that level of dude on this year's Virginia team. They're good. They're not going to beat themselves. They have guys that know how to win games, but I just think that there is a little bit, I don't want to say like a lack of talent, but I don't see that high-end elite level killer that they've had on some of their past best teams.
No, you're right. I don't disagree with it. I just think defensively, you're not going to, they don't let you get away from them. And they got enough veteran players, especially the guards, that'll find a way to win, enough games to be right there in the end.
I agree with you. They don't beat themselves much. They're a smart team, disciplined. They have veterans, which goes a long way. They may not have any of those killers that you're talking about, but they always have one of these players that, just develops into a good player. I don't even know what his name was, but the big was just making some really good basketball plays when I was watching him today, rolls and just putting himself in good position to score. And, they always have a guy like that just kind of steps in.